Turn that off and then. There you go, Judge.
Okay, thank you. All right. Participants. And Deputy Butler, I'm going to ask you to make your announcements this morning.
Just say when, Judge.
Hello?
Be with you in a second.
You ready to do your thing? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mylon said he's on the way here.
Okay.
All right, everyone, please stay muted. There's someone in the waiting room says it's joining, but it's not working, so I don't know. All right. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. We are going to call the docket for today, Wednesday, March 30th, 2022. I don't know why my computer system is not working correctly. I could not get in this morning. I had to change things around. So I do want to mention that I'm only hearing parts of sentences. So can you all please talk slowly so that hopefully I'll hear enough of your announcement to be able to understand it right from the first. And I think you all can hear me okay, though. I think the output is okay. It's just coming in. That's a problem. So everybody knows by now that we call our dockets in order of appearance of counsel. And we are taking time to put that in order. Also, we are having a docket at 1:30 Monday through Thursday, where we will hear all kinds of motions, motion for travel, motion to, we have a new issue coming up with the bonds that's going to make it much more complicated and more time consuming, I'm afraid. But what will happen, I think, is for the near future, if you come in at 1:30, you want to modify a bond condition. I'm not sure if that's going to trigger having to send you to the magistrate. I don't think so, but that may be an issue also. But anytime you want to set a bond or modify a bond, for the near future, we're going to have you go to the magistrate and then to the satellite office. It's just going to be complicated. I just wanted to give you a heads up. As far as pleas, we are doing those 1:30 every day, Monday through Thursday. And if you get an agreement and you can get your paperwork done before 1:30, then we'll be glad to have you on our docket at 1:30. Otherwise, you can pick any other day of the week that you find fits your schedule and come in at that time. The other thing is that I do need everything in writing. Any motion to set bond, any motion to modify bond, or any modification of conditions, anything for travel, all those, I really need to have those in writing. But obviously you can approach me once those are in writing, because we are really having pretty busy courts these days. And I know you all know that because you all are having to really put in a lot of time. But that we'll be happy to do your plea when it's at your convenience. And once you get that plea done, then it will just drop off our docket. All right, I think that's everything I wanted to be sure and share with you. So at this time, Deputy Butler, will you please make your announcements?
Be glad to, Judge. Good morning, everybody. County Court 9 is now in session. The Honorable Judge Gloria Saldaña presiding. Remember, everybody, this is an official court proceeding, not a regular Zoom meeting. Everything's being recorded live on YouTube and on the record. Please conduct yourself as if you were inside this courtroom. If you must do anything other than the business required for this proceeding, please disable your video, take care of what you need, come back. All attorneys, when you're called to make announcements, please have the case number and page number ready for the judge so that can expedite this proceeding. Let's have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Butler. Okay, the first one will be George Manning.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present here for Dunham and Jones. We have quite a few clients on here today, but the first one is going to be on page number 2. It says under Cole Nettles, but I'm appearing for the firm, and that's Mr. Christopher Bodine. It says he's set for a plea today, but we don't have the paperwork, so I was just going to remind the state about that and try to come back at 1:30. It's maybe another day and knock that out if that's okay, Judge.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, that was Christopher Bodine.
Bodine, yes, Judge.
Manning.
Excuse me?
Mr. Bodine, are you here, sir?
He's here.
Christopher?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. What do I need to do?
Nothing, sir. Just answer so I can make you mark you present. Thank you, sir. Gotcha. Okay, and you want to reset on that, Mr. Manning, is that right?
Yes, Your Honor. We're just going to need to get the paperwork because we didn't get that yet. So.
All right, so I'm going to reset that to May 5, but obviously once you get your plea done, that'll fall off our calendar. Okay,
So
and your next client?
So it's going to be further down on page number 2. It's
All right.
Todd Wolf, Judge.
Oh, okay.
And Mr. Nettles is out of county, but he said he'll come back at 1:30 to take that plea, Judge.
It's going to be a plea today?
At 1:30, yes, Your Honor.
Got it. Thank you. All right, we're glad to see him at that. So is Mr. Wolf here? Todd
Yes.
Wolf?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to let you log off at this time, sir, and we will see you at 1:30. You'll just use the same invite as for this morning, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, and your next one?
It's going to be on Judge. It's Houston Bashus.
Okay, and do you remember the cause number on that?
Yes, Judge. It's 661190.
All right.
And I'm just going to confer on him, Your Honor. I believe there's some issues with discovery that I'd like to talk to the state about.
Okay, that's fine. And is Mr., I guess, is that Houston Vashus? Is
Yes,
that big?
yes, Your Honor, I'm present.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Mark, did Mark you conferring on that, Mr. Manning? And I think, do you have any more?
Yes, Judge. They all kind of piled on one day at the top of page 4. There's it says Amir Gomez. I've seen him; he's present as well.
Okay. All
And that's
right.
another one that I'll be conferring on, Your Honor.
Okay.
And then
He is on Zoom, right?
he is. I saw him, Judge.
Okay. And Nick?
So 2 names below him. There's on page 4. There's Giovanni Martinez, who's present. 663700. I was also going to confer regarding his case.
Okay. Got it.
And then looks like, Judge, last but not least, on page number 5, there's Miss Bianca Lowery, cause number 673-497. And I was likewise going to confer on her case, Judge.
All right, so do you want me to give you a date on those that you're going to confer on, and then I can excuse your clients, or want them to wait for you to come back?
That'd be fantastic if you could excuse them, Judge. I'll communicate with them off docket. Those cases have some discovery issues that we'd like to iron out before deciding to proceed on any offer.
So it looks like I'm just going to reset all of these except for the plea for May 5th.
Okay.
And at this time, I'm going to advise Mr. Bodine, Mr. Wolf, Mr. Basius, Mr. Gomez, Mr. Martinez, that they may log off and stay in touch with your lawyers. Thank you all. And, oh, I missed one, Miss Lowry. Okay.
Thanks so much, Judge. I appreciate that. And, we'll be back sooner if we'll let the court know for sure a time that they can take a plea deal if some of those are resolved.
That's fine. So on everything else other than Mr. Bodine, I've got you, and Wolf, I've got you conferring.
All right, thanks.
That breakout room any second.
Thanks.
And Mr. Manning, since you have your reset date, you may also just leave from the breakout room.
All right, Judge, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
If I may,
Yes.
can you put me as co-host, please?
What happened? I thought I had. Okay, let me find that. Oh, where are you, Alita? Why am I not seeing you? Oh, here we go. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, next is Floyd Rivera.
Yes, Judge. Good morning. I'm looking for the page number, Judge. If you want to, we're on page 4.
Okay.
And my client's name is Jose Diaz Castillo.
Okay. And Mr.
Judge, yes, I have two problems this morning. He knew about this court date. We talked to him yesterday. He's always been to my office when he's supposed to. It's very unusual that he's not here, but he is not here at this time. We are trying to give him a call to see where he's at, Judge.
All right, that's fine. Thank you, Mr. Rivera. So did you want to confer on this in the meantime?
I would love to, Judge. Yes, ma'am.
So I noticed when we were coming in that I could not admit somebody that was in the waiting room. So I think we are having some issues with the technical side of it. I don't think it was your client. Okay, so I'm marking you conferring. You'll be getting that breakout room any
All right,
second.
appreciate you, Judge.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Brett de la Paz.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Mr. Herrera, page 2, I think he's actually the second one on, I'm sorry, page 1.
Okay.
He's the second one on page 1.
Michael Herrera.
We have submitted, we have submitted everything for referral for DWI court. I think we're just waiting. I don't know what the timeline is, but I believe they've received the referral.
Okay, so is he here today?
He is, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
There he is.
Thank you, sir. I'm marking you present. All right, so then you just want to reset, right, Mr. de la Paz? Did I lose Mr. de la Paz?
I don't know how I got muted. I'm here.
So you just want to reset then?
Please, Your Honor.
Okay, that'll be May 5.
May 5th. Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
You as well.
Joseph Stinson.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have one client on page 5, Pedro Ramirez Jr., He's present. It's cause number 670693, page 5.
Okay, marking him present. Thank.
On
would
this
you-
case, I've already conferred with the prosecutor. He's in agreement with my request for a reset. We
Okay.
have a offer that would resolve this case likely before the next setting. It's just that I didn't have the documents I needed to go over, review my client, what he needs to do. I've received those. I just need time for him to consider if he's going to take it, what's involved of him, and we could have at least 30, 45 days to figure out if this is something he'll pursue.
I'm going to reset it till May 5th. And if he decides that he wants to take it and you all are ready, you just let Aleda know what day you want to come in, okay?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes, sir. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Paul Acevedo, I think you're in the courtroom. Is that right?
Yes, Judge, I am.
Good morning.
Good morning. Zachary Reyes is my client. He's at my office. I think my secretary signed him in already. It is on page 2.
All right.
I think it's right around the middle part of the page. Zachary Reyes.
Okay.
Judge, I conferred with the state. They made me an offer. I need to review it with my client. Can we have this recalled in May also? Because there's the offer is based on a condition.
So May 5th is as the reset date. But let me just ask you to have your staff get him on Zoom so I can see him and
I'm looking straight at him. Zachary Reyes.
Oh,
Unmute
he-
yourself, Zach.
Okay, where is he?
Unmute
Okay.
yourself.
Okay, perfect. Then, Mr. Reyes, you can log off now, stay in touch with your lawyer. And thank
Zachary,
you.
wait for me at the office.
Okay.
Okay, Judge, may I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Rochelle Acevedo?
Good morning, Judge. I have Esteban San. He's on page 3, 663085. He's the last case on the docket or on that page.
Okay. And is he present?
He should be, Judge. I was trying to look through the participants to see if he was here.
Esteban Sanchez, are you here? Esteban Sanchez. Okay, can you give him a call so I can see him and mark him present?
Yes, Judge.
in the meantime, what would you like to do on this, Ms. Acevedo?
Judge, if I can confirm.
All right, I'll mark you conferring, and I'll wait to mark him present when he shows up, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tom Nesbitt?
Good morning, Judge. Here on behalf of David Christian, we have 2 cases today. The first one is Miss Monreal Garcia or Garcia Monreal on page 1.
My pen just ran out of ink. Page 1, okay, Monreal. And is Miss Monreal here? All right, I didn't get the full name. What was the full name again?
Yes, ma'am. It's Caroline. Here, let me move my deal. Caroline Monreal Garcia.
Caroline Monreal Garcia, are you here? Caroline Monreal.
Hi, it's Caroline Monreal Gloria.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much. And marking you present. Okay, Mr. Nesbitt, what would you like to do on this?
And one more case, Judge, on page 4, a Robert Jerkovic, starts with a J.
Okay.
In both cases, we'd like to confer, please.
Jerkovic. Okay.
Jerkovic, Jurkovic.
So is Mr. Jerkovic here? Jerkovic? I see you, sir. Thank you. I've marked them both present and you wanted to confer on both, right?
Yes, please, Judge.
Okay, so do you want me to excuse your clients while you confer and then
That would be fantastic.
All right, so Ms. Monreal, Gloria, and Mr. Jakovic, you're both excused. You may log off at this time. Stay in touch with your lawyer. Thank you. Okay, and you will be in the breakout room, Mr. Nesbitt. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Let me see who's next. I think Catherine Valenzuela.
Yes, Your Honor, I have 3 cases on the docket. The first one is Yvonne Cisneros. It's on page 3. Well, no, it's on page 1. I'm sorry, Your Honor. She has a few cases we'd like to confer. Ms. Cisneros is on.
Right.
And I have Nicholas Guzman. And that's the page number. That's the cause number 668314. And that is on page 5, Your Honor.
Okay.
And he is also present, and I'd like to confer on that one. And I have Mr. Soto Juarez on page 3, but I do not see him present, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Juarez, are you here, sir? Would you please say something so I can mark you present? Okay, so can you give him a call while you're waiting to confer, Ms. Valenzuela, see if you can come in?
I will, Your Honor.
All right, so in the meantime, you will be getting that breakout room, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Brian O'Donnell.
Good morning, Your Honor. On page 3, I have DeAndre Townsend, case number 658-229. I don't know if he's on the Zoom. I did speak with him yesterday, Your Honor. He was sent the pretrial diversion contract, and he indicated he wanted to review and sign it.
Okay. All right, so then you just want to reset May 5th. Will that work?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be fine.
So, and Mr. Thompson, are you here, sir? So I can mark you present? Can you just give him a call to come in and I'll mark him present, Mr. O'Donnell?
Yes, Your Honor, I will do that. I'm sorry, is someone there?
Mr. Thompson, are you here? I have a sea of videos and I don't see you right away. Okay, I
Your
don't
Honor,
see him.
on page 2, I also have Daniel Greider, and that's case number 645601. He is present on the Zoom.
Okay, that's who I was trying to get in from the breakout room. I guess he finally made it. Okay.
I would ask to confer on that case. If I could talk to my client in a breakout room first, though, if that's possible.
Sure. So you want to talk to Mr. Greider first and then you talk to the state? Yeah,
Yes,
you'll
yes,
that
please.
breakout room in a second, okay?
The last case I have on page 2,
Yeah.
Eros Rodriguez, case number 637431. I don't see him on the Zoom. He was sent the invitation. Are you there, Mr. Rodriguez? Your Honor, I just called him and left a message, so hopefully he will appear. And in that case, I would also ask to confer.
All right, you'll get a breakout room so you can first talk to Mr. Greider and then you will be able to talk to the state, okay?
Thank you
All
very
right.
much, Your Honor.
Had a chance to confer, sir?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Floyd Rivera?
Yes, Judge. I've talked to ADA Sanchez, and she indicated to me that she's going to review the file and extend an offer before the end of the week.
All
And
right.
I'm in the process of getting a hold of him as well, Judge. Like I said to you, it's very unusual for him not to be here, but I will have him log in when he does.
Perfect. Thank you very much, sir.
May I be excused, Judge?
Did I just, okay. And so when he comes in, I'll be glad to mark him present.
Yes, and as far as me, am I okay to go now, Judge?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Mr.
All right.
Rivera.
It's good seeing you, Judge.
Can I make an announcement real quick, Judge?
Yes.
Attorneys, when the judge is speaking, please don't interrupt her till she's done. That's happening too frequently. Thank you.
Okay. let me see, the next one will be Robert Johnson.
Yes, good morning, Judge. I'm here on behalf of Ramon Soto. It's on page 1. It is case number 635866.
Okay. Is Mr. Ramon Soto here?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. And what would you like to do on this, Mr. Johnson?
Judge, may I confirm?
Yes, sir. I'll mark you conferring. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me see who else is here that I have not. Bo Wood.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Laura Saldaña.
Okay.
It's first setting. She was at the bottom of the next to last page. She's the third from the bottom, counting upward, but she's the bottom of the next to last page.
Okay, what page? I see it. Page 5. Okay. Well,
Yes,
that must
Judge.
be another one because this one's at the bottom of the page 5. Okay, and is she present?
Unknown. I don't know.
Laura Saldaña, are you here?
Yes, I'm present.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. I'm marking you present.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. I just saw Jeanette Garcia. Where's Laura Saldaña? Can you turn on?
On my name, it says LS.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I'm marking. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so Mr. Wood, what do you want to do on this?
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm on another Zoom. Were you addressing me?
Yeah, what did you want to do on this case?
Oh, I'd like to confer if I may, Judge.
Yes, you may. I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Rochelle Acevedo, did you have a chance to confer?
I did, Your Honor. I spoke with ADA Sanchez. He is going to send me an offer.
Okay.
So if we could get a reset.
Yeah, let's come back May 5 on that, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Mr. Sanchez may also log off at this time. Have a great. Mr. Eichmann, Roland Eichmann.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think you're an attorney, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because you look familiar, but I don't think you've been on my docket that often. But because I have such a sea of videos, we ask that attorneys put attorney at the end of their name so that I can pick it out right away. But who are you here on today?
I'm here on behalf of Ms. Corley, Linda Corley, and I have 3 cases on the docket.
Okay.
And they are Xavier Edwards, 666-800.
Okay.
Page 4 on the docket. Andrew Zuniga, 657-947, page 3 on the docket. And Michael Spratt, 584416, page 1 on the docket. And we need to confer with the state on all 3 of those cases.
Okay, so are they all here? Javier Edwards, are you here? Xavier Edwards, where are you? I see you, sir. Thank you. Andrew Zuniga, thank you, sir. I see you. And Michael Spratt, if you can sort of shake your hand or say something. I don't see you, Michael Spratt.
I'm here.
Oh, I see you. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right. So they've all been marked present, and you now will get a breakout room, Mr. Eichmann. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Let's see. Ms. Valenzuela, you had a chance to confer?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Okay.
On Mr. Guzman, 668314, the state is going to be tendering an offer. So I will contact Mr. Guzman as soon as I receive that.
Okay. And next?
On Ms. Cisneros, she's the one on page 1. I'd like to go into a breakout room with her.
Okay, you can do that.
And I still have not located Mr. Soto Juarez.
You haven't gotten a hold of him yet? Okay.
No.
All right, so you can get a breakout room so you can talk with Ms. Cisneros, and I'm going to reset Nicolas Guzman for May 5.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Matthew Finch.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I have on page 5, Jose Santos, 676809. I don't see his name on your screen, Judge. I did talk to him and provided that yesterday.
Okay.
I'll try to reach out to him if he's not present.
Okay, well, I need you to call him and tell him to come in. Otherwise, I have to do a VF. I feel compelled. I don't want to.
I understand, Judge. I'll reach out to him. Just if I could confirm.
Yes, I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any second. All right, thank you. Let's see, is that all the lawyers I have called? Okay, looks like I'm going to find out who is here. Oh, Douglas Kapmeyer.
Hi, Judge. I'm still waiting for the discovery. We requested it yesterday. It still hasn't uploaded.
Okay, well, I don't know whose fault that is. It may be technical problems. But do you want to confer with the state and see if you can get an update?
Well, I'd like to go ahead and just get a reset to wait and get discovery, then talk to my client.
Okay. So your client's name is what?
Lee Adams.
Lee Adams. Okay. And is this off docket or were you supposed to be here today?
I don't know the difference, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
I don't know the difference, what you're saying.
I'm just wondering, is this on today's docket, Lee Adams? Lee Adams, is he on today's docket?
Are you asking me, Your Honor?
Yes.
I have no idea. I just know that it's on my calendar from my office.
Okay, well.
Your Honor, if I
don't-
may, I have it on page 6, a Adam Matthew Leal.
Okay, page 6. So is that your client? Let's see, is that Mr. Kapmeyer? Yeah, okay. So it's Leal and his first name is Adams. Okay, I wrote down Lee Adams. Okay, so I'm not hearing, my audio is not great. So
Sorry, Your Honor.
I'm trying to hear as best I could, but okay. And you wanted to get a reset on this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
May 5th. So, Mr. Leal, are you here, sir? Adam Leal? Okay, Adam Leal. Okay, Mr. Kapmeyer, when you give him a call, I need to see him so I can mark him present.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get him to call you.
Okay, I need him to come into Zoom. Yes, thank you. Okay. And you have your reset date, and if you want to go and if you want to stay in a breakout room or if you want to leave, whatever, that's fine. But I do need to see Mr. Leal today.
I'll get a hold of him, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Judge, if I may, this is Matthew Finch. You just called Jose Santos. He is actually on the screen under the name Jastity C. I just called him. He is present here this morning.
Okay. All right. I know that people use other people's phones to come in, but we rely on the name on the screen. And so we need to have that name put on your screen, on your video, so that we can mark you present. Thank you very much, Mr. Finch. I'm marking him present.
Thank you, Judge, and I'll go confer in the breakout room.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. So I see Mr. Johnson has already had a chance to confer. Is that right?
Your Honor, may I provide the court with an update?
Yes.
Judge, on case 635866, I'm informed by the prosecutor that they will be filing a notice of dismissal on this case.
Okay. And I'm looking to see, I thought, yeah, that's on Mr. Soto, right? Okay. All right, great. Then I am going to give you a reset date of May 5, so we can just make sure as a backup that it actually gets done.
I appreciate Your Honor. May my client and I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Have a good day. Linda Corley, good morning.
Good morning, Judge. Roland Eichman had appeared for me. I'm jumping in, and if I could be put back in a breakout room to wait for the prosecutor.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Any moment now.
Thank you.
Okay. Ramon Soto, will you unmute yourself, please? Okay, I see. You are Mr. Johnson's client, right? Okay. Moto G Stylist 5G. What is your name, please?
My intention is Ronia.
Okay, tell that to me again.
Tanjanika Roniak or
Okay,
Dr. Roniak.
all right. Let me see if I can find you. Do you have a lawyer, ma'am?
Yes, I think it's Valdez or something like that. I don't see her. She never calls me. I don't know.
All right. Okay, I am not finding it on the docket. Your last name, spell it for me, please.
ROLNIAK. Or is it underneath Thompson?
Or it might be under Thompson. Okay. It must be under Thompson because I didn't find it under Woniak. Here we go. Are you Tanganyika Thompson?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. All right, we're going to need to put your name on your video so that we can mark you.
I don't know.
Okay, if you want to try it, actually, Ms. Castillo already took care of it. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And we will, and your attorney is Elba Trevino?
There we go.
Okay, we'll wait for Ms. Trevino, okay? But I'm marking you present.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Wood, did you have a chance to confirm?
I did, Your Honor, and the DA would like to reach out to the complainant for a restitution figure. So if we could ask for a reset, please.
Yes, May 5th.
Thank you, Judge. Are we excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I'll have a good day. Ms. Saldaña can log off.
Thank you. And I'll call you, Ms. Saldaña.
Thank you.
Ms. Valenzuela, you had a chance to confirm?
Yes, and I conferred with my client. We're still gonna need to do some fine tuning, so we'd ask that this case be reset to the date on the other case of May 5th.
Okay.
We can work this out.
Okay, you have both of those reset to May 5th, and so Mr. Soto Juarez to May 5th, but I still do need to see him. Because if I don't see him before 12, then I'm going to have to do something else.
I understand, Your Honor, so I will attempt to get him to log on.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have Take care. Mr. Nisbet?
Yes, Judge, thank you. We had two cases. I conferred with Jeff, had real good conversations on both. The first one on page 1 for you, let me switch my email accounts here, is Caroline Monreal Gloria.
Right. That's the last name. It's unusual, but it is.
We had a prior offer from a prosecutor that got moved out.
Oh, okay.
And Jeff hasn't reviewed the case file yet. And based on some mitigation discussion, he's going to do a complete review and he's going to email me a new offer today. So if we could have a reset just for Jeff and I to confer off docket, I think we're going to keep working on that one.
Okay, that'll be May 5.
Thank you, Judge. The second case, Robert Jerkovic, on page 4.
Yes.
I sent Jeff an email just now with a number of documents attached to it. And this case has been settled on property damage from a traffic accident, but has not been settled on any personal injury, and I'm going to call it allegation.
Right.
And so what we would ask is for more time to let that shake out so the victims, the one remaining victim, can be made whole to their satisfaction. And then I discussed case resolution possibilities with Jeff, and I sent him a number of our classes and mitigation items that we've been working on as well.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm going to put both of those on May 5th docket.
Thank you,
That way
Judge.
handle them both at the same time.
Yeah,
And
that'd be great.
anything else, I'm going to excuse Mr. Jurkovic and Miss Gloria. And you have a wonderful day, Mr. Nisbet. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you so much.
The clients can log off at this time. Thanks. Daniel de la Garza.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here for Mr. Agustin Palacios. I would like to confer with the prosecutor if I could.
Okay, Agustin Palacios, is he here?
He is, Your Honor.
Okay, great. I'm marking him present, and I'm marking you conferring. You'll be getting a breakout room, okay? Thank
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. O'Donnell, you had a chance to confer?
Yes,
Oh,
Your
you
Honor.
did.
I did confer with my client, Mr. Daniel Grider, and he actually works today. I wonder if he could be released. He has 2 other cases in County Court 7, so I don't see a disposition today, but I would talk to the state about his case if he could be excused, Judge.
Yes. Mr. Grider, you're welcome to log off, sir. We have already marked you present, and just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? There he is. No, Mr. Grider. Well,
He's probably still in the breakout room, Judge. I can go in and talk to him.
okay. And then on Mr. Rodriguez, I need to have him show up. That's the only other pending thing, okay?
I'll keep calling and wait for the breakout room with the state judge.
And actually, Ms. Castillo can let Mr. Grider out of the breakout room unless you want to do it personally.
I don't think so. He's aware. Thank you
All
very
right.
much, Lana.
Thank you very much. All right. Janet Garcia, would you please unmute yourself?
Present, Your Honor.
Okay, and who's your lawyer, ma'am?
Jeannie Bloomster.
Okay, she was here a minute ago, but I guess she had to go someplace else. All right, so I'm going to mark you present, and you can go ahead and stop your video and mute yourself, but you will still be able to hear us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Carly, you had a chance to confirm?
I did, Your Honor, and I have 3 cases on the docket today.
Okay.
I have Xavier Edwards, 666-800.
Okay.
He is present, and I did confer with the prosecutor. She is going to review the case and send a plea offer for me to discuss with my client if I could get a reset.
Okay, how about May 5? Will that work?
Yes, ma'am. And I have, may Mr. Edwards be excused?
Mr. Edwards, you're welcome to log off at this time, sir. Just go ahead and stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? Thank you, sir.
And, thank you. And then I have Andrew Zuniga, Your Honor.
All right.
And I have conferred, and they will be sending me a plea offer on that as well. If we could get the same date, that would be terrific.
Okay, let's do that. May 5 on Mr. Zuniga also.
Thank you, Your Honor. And may Mr. Zuniga be excused?
Yes. You may log off at this time. Have a good day. Thank you, sir. Stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
And lastly, Your Honor, I have Michael Spratt. He is an MTR.
Okay.
And that MTR is being reviewed, but I was informed that he also has an awaiting indictment on a felony less than a gram.
Okay.
And if I could get a reset, the prosecutor is going to look at the MTR to see if they want to just end this one and let us deal with the new case or what they want to do, and email me.
Okay, well, Mr. Richardson is here if you want to go with him now. I know that sometimes, if you have time, it might save you time later on, but.
Do you mean on the felony?
On the MTR, you want to, that's going to have to be waiting for the felony, right?
No, I did confer on it though. She wants to look at it in light of the new case, so she wasn't ready to make a decision.
Okay, all right. And are you the attorney on the felony in that case?
Not yet, but I'm going to be talking to my client about that. So hopefully I will be, and I'll be able to confer with the felony prosecutor as well.
So I'm going to set that for May 26th. The
Okay,
other,
thank you.
and this will be May 26th, okay?
Okay. And I'll be conferring on email. Maybe we can get this one taken care of before that if they want to just end it, withdraw and end it. So maybe it'll drop off, Judge.
Sounds like a good plan. Thank you. You have a great day.
Thank you, Judge. May my client and I be excused?
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Mr. Finch, you had a chance to confer?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. Mr. King and I conferred, and they are going to allow us to apply for a pretrial diversion on this case. My client is willing to do that. If we could get a reset, I'm going to send him that application literally in 5 minutes once I get off the Zoom.
Okay, so I'm just going to give a suspense date of May 5th. If the PTD is done by then obviously come off the docket, okay?
Judge, and I'll notify Leda and let her know that we've applied for the PTD. I'll include her in the email chain.
Okay, sounds like a winner. Okay, thank you, Mr. Finch. You have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good morning.
You too. And Mr. Santos, you can log off, sir. Thank you. Stay in touch with your lawyer.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Judge, may I approach you? Adam
Yes.
Yal?
Yes, sir. Turn on your video, please, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your lawyer is conferring, sir, so if you can just wait for him.
He wanted a reset till May 5th.
No, well, he has to ask for it. Did he leave? I gave him a reset. You're right. He's already been reset. So you can log off now. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
All right. You too.
Lumster, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you today?
Thank you. My client's on the first page.
Yeah, I already marked her present. What do you want to do on this?
I just need to confer with the state and we can take care of it, I think.
You what?
I just need to confer one more time with the state, but I think we can work it out.
Okay. I'll mark you conferring.
Thank you.
You get a breakout room any second.
Okay.
Mr. O'Donnell.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm back. I've had a chance to talk to the state on my cases, but I have not been able to get hold of my two clients that didn't show up. I will continue to do so. I'm likely going to need resets on all of those cases, though, Judge.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Here we go. Well, on Ms. Thompson, is that
That was going to be May 5th.
May 5th, right? Right. And Daniel Grider, we're going to reset that to May 5th also, just as a backup.
Okay, thank you.
And then Mr. Rodriguez, I'll reset that tentatively to May 5th, as long as he shows up before noon.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've tried to call him, and I'm going to have to reach out to other family members.
Yeah, is he homeless? Is he hard to
I
get?
don't believe so, Judge. He's young, though. He's 19, and the phone number that I have been using is disconnected. So.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want an issue or warrant if I can avoid it.
I'll keep trying.
Thank you, Mr. O'Donnell. We'll talk to you later then. Hopefully he'll answer somehow.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Ms. Thompson, we're waiting for your lawyer. George Moncada, okay. Let me call on you. Mr. Moncada?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so your attorney is Mr. Tony Hernandez, is that right? Can you turn on your video, sir, please?
Yes, just a second.
Oh, you popped up higher. I was looking at another place. Okay, so have you talked to your attorney, sir?
Yes, he emailed me last night about this meeting, and he told me to be present at 10 o'clock, and I've logged on since 10, and I just haven't heard my name. I texted him, he hasn't replied back.
Right. Well, I'm going to write down your name right now and make sure that you are marked present. Let's see, George.
I appreciate that.
Okay, and that's Tony Hernandez. All right, so do you need to get to work? Are you missing out because you're here?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I could hear you. I do need to get back to work, but I just wanted to make sure that I was counted present because I didn't hear my name called.
Yeah, well, I'm just calling the names of the attorneys that have appeared. And so Mr. Hernandez is tied up in another court. So that's why you didn't hear your name. But I'm going to document that I'm excusing you at 11:15 and you are marked present, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Let me just tell you, being in court is your due process. You have a right to observe and be present during court proceedings, okay? So that's why I give you the option. You're welcome to stay, but if you really need to go, then it's not a problem. I'll be glad to excuse you. Okay?
Thank you. Will Tony be showing up?
Well, that's very hard to say because they have several courts lined up. Probably he has a couple, maybe felony courts that he'd had to go and appear in. And those are the more serious offenses, so those get priority.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
So, I mean, but if you want to wait longer, and then just when it gets to the point where you really just need to go, you can just log off. I've already marked you present. Whatever you want to do, okay?
Okay, I'll wait around. Okay. After a while, I'll log.
Yeah, that way you don't have to wait for me to call on you. I've already documented it. So,
yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you. Have a great day.
Ms. Thompson Roliak, can you unmute yourself and turn on your video, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you call Ms. Trevino and see when she thinks she'll be here?
The last time I have called her, she said, "This is why you have a harassment case. I'll call you."
Ma'am, I'm here.
Oh.
I am here.
Okay, well, I didn't see you. When did you come in? Just now?
Yes, ma'am, because I couldn't find my my docket, but all the attorney names are blurred, so I couldn't find my client.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I just was going through, it's 11:18, and I was going to allow people to be excused if they have to get to work. So, yeah, well, can you start your video, Ms. Trevino?
Pardon? Okay, but, okay. Got it?
Okay, now I see you. Yes, ma'am. All right. So you are here on Ms. Thompson. What do you want to do on that?
Well, ma'am, she has an offer and she insists on going to trial.
That's fine.
I don't know what.
And that's her right, ma'am. That's her right. And I have no problem trying the case. I just want to emphasize she does have an offer. She did. I've explained it to her. I'm willing to go into a breakout room and explain it to her again. Or if she wants to set it for trial, we can set it for trial.
When did you give her that offer?
When it was first made, almost half a year ago. I think they gave her deferred adjudication on the assault. The police were still insisting on pursuing it. They weren't so sure about the establishment, but the police were very, very adamant about pursuing it. And that's why she didn't want to take the deal.
I want to go in a breakout room with Ms. Trevino and Ms. Thompson right now. I'll be back in a bit. So Ms. Trevino, you're going to get a breakout room prompt, and Ms. Thompson is too. I'll see you all there.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, I also have.
Judge, do you need the state in that breakout room, or are you going to go alone?
No, I'm not going to or anything that we decided. Talk to both of them. Thank you.
I do think that PTD was offered on this as well.
Really? How long ago?
For the courts, just for since Ms. Trevino was talking about her offer, I do think that we did extend a PTD as well. So if defense, I don't know if defense knows that, but that is on the table as well.
Yeah, well, maybe I think that I'm just going to address some other issues, not necessarily the facts of the case. So, all right.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, I'm looking for them. Where am I? Let's see. Here, I want to go join. Yes. Okay, now I'm back. Mr. De La Garza, you had a chance to confer?
I did, Your Honor, and that case, a conditional dismissal. I'm about to make the donation now.
Okay, all right, so I will get the information from the clerk, and then we will take care of it. So is this a traffic appeal?
It is not, Your Honor.
Oh, it's a restitution case?
It is not, Your Honor. It's a harassment case.
Oh, okay. And what donation are you talking about? Is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to make a donation to the food bank in exchange for a dismissal.
And we're not going to do a plea on this?
No, Your Honor.
It's just going to be a straight dismissal with that. Okay, all
Yes.
right. That's what it is. Okay, so I am going to reset it for May 5 as a backup, just in case, things happen. So life happens.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Mr. De La Garza. And your client, Mr. Palacios, is excused also and can log off at this time. Thank you, Mr. Palacios. Take care. Thank you, Mr. De La Garza. Have a great day.
You too, Your Honor. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Mr. Michael Zamora.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on an Anna M. Revman. It's a 680 and then 111.
Okay. And is she present?
No, I do not have any good contact information. I believe it's a PR bond, and I have not had contact with this individual.
Oh, how long have you been on her case?
It's relatively recent. I couldn't tell you exactly right now. I would say within 30 days.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to find it on the docket so I can have the, did you have the cause number?
I've got the cause number in the city if you need it.
Yeah, if you have it, why don't you just tell it to me, please?
Sure. The case number is 680111.
Oh, yeah. I heard 111. I didn't hear 680. My audio is not the best.
That would be a pretty old case, wouldn't it? A 3-digit one?
Yeah, I think so, right? Why is it still on the docket? Okay, so what would you like to do on this?
If you could give me one more, I'm going to try to go through pre-trial to see if they have any good contact information, but I don't have a bondsman. She's classified as homeless, and there is no address.
Okay.
So I'm just going to see if pre-trial has any contact, and that's about all I can do.
Okay. All right. So I will give her a break and not do a bond forfeiture this time. But I'm asking her, since you don't have a good phone number, I'm not going to do a bond forfeiture at this time because she is homeless, but we'll reset it to May 5.
Okay. Cinco de Mayo, eh?
May 5, right?
Okay.
Is that what you have?
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Okay.
I'm not hearing everything, unfortunately.
I know
cuts
it's
off-
kind of breaking up. I was thinking you're going to make me work on Cinco de Mayo, the Battle of Pueblo, huh?
Okay. See, I didn't hear that. Yes, and I'm going to crack that whip.
Okay. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Sir, you have a wonderful day. Take care.
Thank you. You do the same.
Ms. Blomster, you had a chance to confer? Oh, you're still muted. Can you unmute, please?
Yes, that we have, I confer the state and the probation, and the state has agreed to withdraw the motion and terminate satisfactory. The probation's preparing the paperwork.
Okay, motion to withdraw term satisfact. Okay. All right. I'm going to reset it to May 5 just as a backup, just so we can check on the paperwork, make sure it actually gets signed and done. Okay.
All right. Thank you,
So
Judge.
obviously, when the order is signed, that will fall off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Quick question, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Will I be getting off of the device today, or how does that work?
Oh, you know what? Did you all discuss that?
Yeah,
Oh.
we weren't, I don't know, I wasn't planning on it taking longer than today to get the paperwork in, but they did say that the order would be, to terminate the scram, obviously.
Judge, if I may say, I'm almost done typing up the removal order right now.
Great. Okay, so then the ignition interlock will be also taken off at the same time?
Yes, Your Honor. I think it was.
You think it was scram?
Yes.
Yes.
Miss Garcia, is it scram, right?
Yes, it's the portable one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Are you talking about the ankle monitor or the portable?
It's the portable scram.
So it's not on your ankle? Like you blow
No,
it?
sir.
Okay. All right. Let me fix that.
So basically, she'll just turn it in as soon as that order is signed?
Yes, Your Honor. And I've got the motion to withdraw coming your way and the termination order as well.
I'll look for it. Okay, thank you. Okay, Ms. And everything seems to be in good shape. So Ms. Garcia, you're excused and you may log off at this time. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Butler. Ms. Blumster, have a good day.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. We don't have, we're still waiting for Mr. Hernandez, right, Leda? Tony Hernandez?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be Tony Hernandez as well as Roberto Vargas
Oh, yeah.
and Christopher Castro.
Okay. Okay.
The invites have been sent.
So let me see. Mr. Ryan is here. And, okay. Okay, so Mr. Michael Ryan, could you please, sir, Mr. Vargas is still in another court. And I don't know if he's going to make it here before lunchtime. So I'm going to give you the option of being excused, and you just stay in touch with him. I'm going to reset this for May the 5th. If you want to write that down, that'll be your next court date. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have good contact with Mr. Vargas?
I do.
Okay, great. So then I will advise him when he comes in, because we're going to stop for lunch at 12. And we'll just give him the same date, May 5th, to come back, okay?
Okay. I can also come back today if necessary.
Well, you sound like you're interested in trying to get this moving, right? So,
Yes, ma'am. It's been a year or so.
yeah. Well, I tell you what, come back at 1:30 and we will go ahead and put you all first. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And what I think I'm going to do, because you actually want an opportunity to talk to him today, we're just going to ask you all to confer in a breakout room. And then if he needs to confer with the state, we may allow a couple of minutes for that. Okay?
Okay, I'll contact him.
All right, yeah. You can tell him to be here at 1:30, same invite that you used this morning. And we'll try to take you all first, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you can log off at this time, Mr. Ryan. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, and the other one was Tony Hernandez. He must be really busy because I don't think he showed up for our docket on Monday.
Which one was that, Your Honor?
Tony Hernandez.
Oh.
And his client was.
Well, that's the one that was the other attorney. Was it Javier Ibarra? I think that's what it was.
Oh, that Mr. Ibarra was in an accident?
Yes, and I was able to speak to him and we were able to get it reset.
So I see it on Mr. Moncada, and I excused Mr. Moncada at 11:15. So, and the docket says his attorney is Tony Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Ibarra took his place or what?
No, that was on Monday.
Oh, okay, not on this one.
No, not on this one.
Yeah, so you might just send Mr. Hernandez another invite because, you know, his client waited almost the whole morning. No, that's Mr. Moncada. I excused him. Yeah, I'm confusing Vargas with Hernandez. Vargas, we're going to see him at 1:30. Wasn't he here earlier? Wasn't he in court earlier? I thought I wrote his name down, but I guess not. No. And you saw my chat, right? On Ms. Thompson's case. Aleda.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on the phone. Hold on. Okay, what was that, Judge?
On Ms. Thompson, what was her name? Rolniak.
Yes.
That I removed Miss Martinez, Elva Martinez Trevino. I removed her,
Okay,
and you need to appoint her somebody else.
all right.
Yeah, I mean, they do not have a good communication, so I think they're both better off.
There's
So,
a Perry coming in, and that was James Dwiggan's client. So I need information from him.
okay. And there's Mr. Castro. Good morning. How are you?
Morning, Judge. I apologize. I was in County Court 5 a lot longer than I was expected to.
I know some days are like that, right?
Yes.
That's not a problem. So who are you here on, Mr. Castro?
Mr. Gilbert Perry, I just sent him the Zoom link, so he's logged in now as well.
Good. And what would you like to do on this?
I would like to confer
Okay. Do you want to confer with Mr. Perry first or just for the state?
with the state.
Okay. Marking you conferring. You'll get a breakout room. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Hernandez. How are you? Oh, you're muted.
Is that better, Judge?
Yes, it is. How are you doing?
Running a little bit behind, Judge. Sorry about that.
No problem. Mr. Moncada was here, and I have a choice of waiting because everybody's so busy right now, or if he had to go to work and he asked to be excused, I excused him at 11:15. So would you
Yeah,
like
he
to?
texted me and let me know, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, great. So do you want to confer with the state on this?
Just to confirm the plea offer, if I could.
Okay. I think you're going to need to go into the courtroom so that Deputy Butler can put you someplace where you can confer by Zoom.
Okay. I will do that.
Okay. Are you waiting on something from another court right now?
I just finished in the 144th and the 290th.
Okay. So do you need to be in either one of those now, or can you
No,
go in?
I just finished everything. I can join the breakout room now.
Okay, great. So if you go to County Court 9, Deputy Butler will get you into a room so you can confer with state.
I'll do that. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. So it looks like we just are going to wait for Mr. Roberto Vargas, right, Aleda? I think that's the only one we have. Mr. Hernandez is here.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yeah, see, all I heard was Your Honor. I don't know what's the deal with my internet. Maybe I'm going to have
As
to.
if that's correct.
So,
Did you hear that part?
yeah. Because it's cutting off half the sentences. I can hear now, though, at least. Oh, Mr. Castro, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Judge. States wants my defendant do a couple of classes before going forward. If you can just get like a 30-day reset, and you should be able to get all that done.
May 5th.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so what is your client's name? I see Gilbert Perry, but
Yes,
that's not
Judge.
right.
It is Gilbert Curry.
Okay, I misheard. All right, so then, all right, so May 5th, if you and Mr. Puri will come back, you'll have a great day.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Puri, you can log off, sir. Thank you. Stay in touch with your lawyer.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So,
Excuse me, Your Honor.
yes.
This is Michael Ryan with Roberta Vargas. Again, I got in contact with him.
Could you
and
turn on
he's-
video, Mr. Ryan, please?
Yes, ma'am. I got in contact with Roberta Vargas, and he asked me to reset it. He's still in at the Guadalupe precinct, or he's in a courtroom, I believe.
Okay. All right. I do like it when the attorneys can take a minute to call us and ask for that. But I will go ahead and reset it, and because of the lateness of the court hour. So it'll be May 5th. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. I apologize.
No, it's not your room to apologize for. I'm just commenting that the lawyers need to be the ones to call me.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you might mention that to him. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sir.
Did the state go in to see Tony Hernandez?
Well, I don't know.
It didn't look like,
Jeff or Karina, is one of you conferring with Mr. Hernandez?
We did not know he needed to be conferred with, Judge, but one of us is in there now.
Hello.
Yeah, he was in the hallway. He had just finished in felony courts, and I asked him to go see Deputy Butler so he could set him up.
No worries, Judge. We're talking to him now.
Okay, great. Thanks.
did you give a reset date to that lady, Thompson?
I did. I did. May 5th.
Okay.
Thompson Rolniak. Today's Wednesday, right? I have pain tomorrow, right, Aleda? I'm looking for my calendar here. Yeah. Corina, on that motion on speedy trial, I have reviewed it and I have some questions. I guess what I need is to really look at the file. Because he gave you, did you get a copy of the case law he sent me?
I do think that he sent that to us as well, Judge.
Yeah. So the only reason that I'm hesitating, I need to look at the timeline, I guess. But I'm almost done with that. So I just, well, let me, since we're here, let me just ask you about this. So the arrest date was August 29. You don't have the file in front of you, right? Can you pull it up?
Sorry, Judge, I think I was muted. Yes, I can pull that up really quick.
Surprisingly, sometimes no, because then sometimes they try to do it like during pleas.
Do you have the case number, Judge?
It is. 668444. So he does on his speedy trial motion indicate the arrest was August 29. And they,
Right.
so I guess what I want to know, we did have this set for trial, right?
No, Judge, this wasn't set for trial until after the speedy trial hearing.
Oh, okay. So when is the trial date?
The trial date is set for May 2nd, 2022.
May 2, 22. Because he says the defendant will be prejudiced should trial not be held on or before February 24, 2022. What's he talking about?
Judge, for that, in our hearing, he wasn't specific. The issue that the state brought to the court was that his motion was filed 2 days before that date.
Oh, okay.
So it was an impossible ask regardless. I think that's just the day that he came in with Judge Angelini, and that's when he filed it. I'm not exactly sure what happened in that conversation.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem. I just, let me see. Mr. Hernandez, you had a chance to talk to our prosecutor? Oh, you're still muted, unfortunately.
Sorry
Okay,
about that.
no problem. And so, did you have a chance to confer?
Yes, Your Honor, and there's a couple of issues I just need to speak to my client about, and then I think we'll set it for a plea after that.
Okay, so I'm going to reset this for May 5. Will that work for you?
That should be perfect. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez. You have a great day. Take care.
You too. Take care.
I think we can probably go to lunch, right? We're done. Aleda, do we have anybody else we're waiting for?
No, Your Honor, I think that we may have some pleas this afternoon.
Okay.
And I just need to confirm that on case number 642044. It's on page 2, Todd Wolf. I think the state was going to rush a file. I still have a red file.
Oh, okay. So do you know anything about that, Mr. King, Ms. Sanchez?
Yes, Judge. So in order to get that rush filed, it's stuck in between being filed and then central filing getting it. Can I get the case number one more time, Aleda?
642044.
Or 2044. We've had this issue before. Just give me a moment. And Aleda, this still shows as a red file, Todd Wolf.
Well, actually, let me see on the system. Because here I've got, the clerk just gave me the file and it's still a red 642 or 044. And yeah, still shows as a no file.
Okay, we're gonna have to reset this. I have to redo this whole thing. The problem is, Judge, is that it's what happened on a plea that we did recently. I don't know if you remember, but it shows that it's filed. So an information complaint has been made, but there's a small hiccup where that information is not given to the DA central filing section. And so it's pretty much at a standstill until they get that copy, and then they can upload it in the system that it is filed.
Oh.
So that happens in very small amount of cases. It doesn't happen often, but for some reason it's happening a little bit more frequently than we would like. So I'm going to need to refile this per se and get it sent down to the central filing.
Right. I mean, I think we're all trying to work fast and, well, but when you're working under pressure, it's a lot easier to miss little details that turn out to be important. So I don't
Yes, and
think.
this comes from our intake division. And so I know that they're very backed up and they need the help. And so I can do this myself. I can get this filed today. I just don't think that it's going to be with central filing by this afternoon. Maybe tomorrow if I can rush it, but I'm just not sure.
Yeah. So who's the lawyer on that?
It was
Cole Nettles.
Cole Nettles, okay. Maybe you need to call them and tell them that there was a little hiccup and we need to, a little more time to get it filed.
Okay.
Okay, because there's no point in making them come and, not get things done, so. All right, so, okay, so was there?
So there's another case.
All right. What?
665033, and I sent it to you this morning, Judge, where I may need your signature on this plea. The name is Miriam Sarabia Menchaca. Efrain Torres is the attorney of record.
I thought that I had already signed that, but I'm trying to wait until the day of the pleas. Because I think.
So this case is set on the May 3rd, but he came in this morning to see if it could be done this afternoon, so.
And he turned in the paperwork already?
Yes, Judge, it's in your Adobe.
Okay, I think I already signed it, quite frankly. I remember the name Miriam Menchaca. Maybe I remember it from writing it. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, well, I'm going to check. I think that, give me 2 minutes to check, because if those are the only two pleas and if they're not going to happen, I know that Karina and Jeff probably have other things they could be doing. So, what is this? Maybe this is, I was going to look in the completed. Okay, that was 365033.
665033.
Okay, 665033. 665033. No, okay. I don't know why. I guess I thought when I wrote it during the docket that I knew what that I had signed it. 665033. Okay, there it is. And I'm going to sign it right now. So, okay, it's actually done in hand, by hand. It's not on a typewriter.
Right.
All right. So since I have it, I mean, is there a problem if I sign it now?
No, Judge.
Will it cause any problems?
No.
Okay. All right, then we will have that one for sure. Okay. Oh, the other thing is, you guys, I I really appreciate those police sheets, but you don't have to fill in the information. That makes it really easy for me, but I can fill in the information on the police sheet. So that way, if I reduce the fine, it'll just be part of the information I fill in.
I have no problem with that, but if that's the case, then you could be able to originate the plea sheet from your side through Adobe Sign and have the clerks as approvers, and we don't need to do any of that.
Oh, okay. So that's the problem, because once I sign it, then, well, I have that one paragraph where I can make corrections though, right?
You should be able to correct any of it. So even if you don't agree with the fine or you want to change the terms, you can click in the box because it's open to anybody. It's not limited to me or limited to you. I said it for anybody.
So that's the reason you want me to wait to sign it while we're doing the plea.
Right.
I'm very slow. You guys got to tell me. It's
Judge,
like, oh.
I kind of wanted to go over all of that with you, but I thought that was reserved for tomorrow's lunch.
Yes.
To make things more expeditious and efficient. So we can just save all of that for tomorrow, but.
Do we need this on the queue?
No, we don't. Let me see. Where is it?